Narayana Hare. Yes, what a wonderful meeting every evening, respected friends. Hearty gratitudes to you. Hearty congratulations that you are making it every day, as well as serious, sincere prayers for both you as listeners, me as speakers, that by God's grace, these classes will continue happening till we get the experience of this tattva. The uddeshya is lokasevaka, dharmasthavaka, viragi, bhakta, shishya, mumukshu, जिज्ञासु श्रोता साधक परिश्रमी प्रेरित प्रशांत गंभीर संस्कृत भाषा ज्ञातृत्व गुरु उपासक दैव उपासक मननकर्ता चिंतनकर्ता निधिध्यासनकर्ता अनुभवी एंड अनुभव प्रतिष्ठित व्यक्तित्वास we have to develop in us. परब्रह्म कृपा ईश्वर कृपा जगन्मातृ कृपा देवतागण कृपा गुरु परंपरा कृपा श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास कृपा we are seeking by doing the respective things. Yeah, that much may be superficial our sadhana, that much maybe deep is our ignorance and vasana maya kosha, that it is taking time. Let it take. What is the time given for us? Only for this purpose. Let us, without worrying about time, let us, by not wasting our time for anything else, let us, by giving all our time only for this purpose, let us reach to that in the due time which is beyond the time. Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Adhyayana first, followed by it Adi Shankara's Prashnottara Ratnamalika, then in Sankshipta Skanda Purana. Yesterday we have concluded Setu Mahatmya. Today new topic will be there for few days. New venue, its glory will be explained to us. New Tirtha Kshetra, Punya Kshetra. Let us know all of them. Find a time. Go there, do the set tapasya, then get that bhakti, bhakti, mukti. First one, Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayanam. Third, Utpatthi Prakaranam. Eighth Sarga we are studying. Its name is SATSHAASTRA NIRUPANAM. Sri Vaashishthaji very strongly, convincingly telling us that the jnanam which he is going to give, which is the Shastra, is SATSHAASTRA. It is sufficient to listen to this Shastra fully attentively to get the moksha. By any of the reasons, if you are not convinced, go and study other moksha shastras. But don't give up the moksha marga and don't give up the moksha shastra adhyayana. This kindness of him, this serious sincerity of him to help us out, we see in this eighth sarga. Shall we start? Om. 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 Om सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः सच्शास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। ॐ तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरविकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराणेतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत् परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ते स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यव भासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम सच्चास्त्र निरूपणम नाम अष्टमः सर्गः। श्रीराम उवाच श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच Friends, we have seen yesterday 6 mantras of this 8th sarga out of 17. Beauty is what? Or the essence is Rama's prashna, Sri Rama uvacha, kaya yuktya etad nyayate. How Siddhanta Rupena, with what yukti this Brahman is known, katham etad prasidhyati, with what sadhana prakarshena siddhyati, this Brahman achieved nyaya anubhute etasmin, when it is directly avaroksha rupena experienced, na gniyam avashishyate. For me nothing remains to be known to bother you, for you also nothing remains to tell, and in the world also there is nothing. See the clarity that has come to Sri Rama Bhagavan. That Guru Mukhatah Brahmajnana Shravanam, Guru Mukhatah Brahma Prapti Sadhana, Tadanantaram Swaprayatnena Brahma Sadhana and Anubhuti. After that, Na Gneyam Avashishyate. Nothing remains to be known, nothing remains to be desired for, nothing remains to be worked for, nothing remains to be obtained. Is equivalent to everything is gained. Thus, fulfillment. Kruta, Krutyata, Dhanyata. So, in the Brahmanubhuti, there is Kruta, Krutyata, Dhanyata. Etat buddha buddhiman syat Kruta, Krutyascha bharata. एषा ब्राह्मी स्थिति पार्थ न एनां प्राप्य विमुह्यति स्थित्वा स्यामन्तकालेऽपि ब्रह्म निर्वाणं मृच्छति. Now Bhagavan Vasishthaji's answers. Sri Vasishtha uvacha कि बहुकालम इयं रूढ़ा मिथ्या ज्ञान विसूचिका जगन्नाम्नि अविचाराख्या. Jagannamni, named as Jagat, Mithya Jnana Vishuchika, the delusory knowledge disease Vishuchika. So what is Mithya Jnana Vishuchika? Jagat. The Jagat is a desire, Jagat is a disease born out of the delusory knowledge. The snake is a disease born out of the delusory knowledge. Mithya Jnana or Brahma Jnana. Why it is there, when from it has come, that cannot be answered. There is a solution for it. Or the answer is given, but you have to be careful to catch that understanding. What is it? Avicharakhya or Avicharakhya. Because of the non-vichara only, this Jagat named Mithya Jnana Vishuchika has come. And Avichara and Avidya. When did they start? That question is wrong. Right now, start Vichara, get the Vidya, then that Mithya Jnana Vishuchika, named Jagat, gets wiped away from our Drushti. Then, because of Avichara, this Jagat is superimposed, that Brahman is realized. That's why he says, Vina Jnanam na Shamyati. So, only through the Brahma Jnana Prapti, the Jagat named all dukkha giving Vishuchika disease goes away. And this Brahma Jnanam is gained through Vichara. If you don't start Vichara, Brahmajnana will never come. Then on the Brahman, the Jagat which is superimposed will be continuously taken as real. And on that Jagat taken as real, the Raga Dveshadi and giving us samsara. This is going on from Bahukala. You want to continue that Jagat Vishuchika and samsara roga and dukkha will come. No, I want to end this disease and misery. Come. We will give you the Brahmagnana Siddhanta, Brahmagnana Prapti, Marga. Listen, do Vicharana, realize that existing Brahman. This Ajnana goes away. Jagannama Mithyagnana Vishuchika goes away. Again and again listen to this. To come to this level of listening from this text or any of the Upanishads, how many Janma travel we might have done in getting qualified by the Krupa of Guru and Devata and Shastra, by making us purified for this. 100% purification will happen only in the realization of self. But to listen to this jnanam, an arhata is required as well as purity. We might have worked for it for many, many lives. That is sublime jnanam. That Guru Upadeshena Vicharena Brahmajnanam Prapya Avicharena Utpanna Jagannamni Visha Vishuchika Mithyagnana Vishuchika, cause of samsara and dukkha, can be eliminated. Having heard this, to understand and get convinced, again some more purity and effort. After getting conviction, to take initiative to do actual internal vichara, again some more. Through the vichara, continuous, the layers of ignorance, layers parda, delusions keep going away. Then we realize what Guru is saying, that the Brahman alone is real, that is I am. Both the drashta, drishya, both are never there. Therefore, the drashta me need not be bound by the drishya. Wonderful. Can we allow this knowledge to enter? Can we give permission to the gurus to speak this to us? Can we oblige by being serious, sincere, regular? Because when we listen this Vedanta from gurus, gurus get moksha. Therefore, at least for the sake of gurus, out of our kindness and compassion for them, we must come regularly. Otherwise, other than us disciples, who else is there for the gurus for their moksha? Isn't it? So, कम से कम गुरु के मोक्ष के हेतु मुक्ति हमें आना चाहिए सत्संग में। हमको तो नहीं चाहिए, हम ऑलरेडी मुक्त है। नारायण। नौ वदाम्याख्यायिका राम या इमा बोध सिद्धये ताश्चेत् शृणोषि तत्साधो मुक्त एवासि बुद्धिमान। Yesterday we said, very beautiful this shloka. Hey Rama, bodha siddhaye ima ya akhyayika vadami. So he is saying this Brahma Jnana is an akhyayika, a katha. He'll tell so many kathas, examples, but itself is a katha. Like a Brahman alone was there. He realized his own Shakti. He wanted to express it. Therefore, he created the worlds. Then he created the jivas. Then he created the dehas. Then he created the antakaranas or all karanas. Then he put them in those dehas. Then he pushed the jivas into them. Then he himself entered. Katha ki tarah hai ki nahi? Then he lost his identity. He identified with the Stula Sukshma Karana Sharira. Now he is full fledged Samsari Jiva Karta Bhokta. For many, many lives he went like that. Suddenly one day he realized that what am I doing nonsense? Then he became sensible. Then he went to the Guru. From him he got the Tattva Jnana. Then he practiced it. Then he realized his essential self beyond all these three dehas to be that Atman Brahman. Then Kel Katham Dukan Band Ya Kahani Katham Shubham. The Shubham card at the end. Akhyayika Ima Bodha Siddhaye He Rama Vadami. So for you to have the Siddhi success in the Bodha awakening, to successfully awaken to the reality, He Rama Akhyayika Vadami. Taha Chetu Shunoshi. If you are going to listen to it with full your Shraddha Bhakti Ityadi, Mukta Evasi, hey, you will be liberated. And to addresses Sri Vashishthaji makes to Rama Sambodhan, and they are for all of us. He says, Tat Shrunoshi Chet Sadho Muktavanasi Buddhiman. So Sadhu and Buddhiman are already existing qualifications in Rama. They have to come in as also. Then Guru Upadesha giving by the Guru Upadesha Svikruti, Guru Upadesha Abhyasa, then the expected Bodha Siddhi will happen to us. Yesterday we explained the Sadhutva is the simplicity, the humbleness, the Shraddha in the Guru and Guru's words. With all Antakarana Shuddhi, free from Ragadvesha to the entire world. Buddhiman is having that subtlety, sukshmata, to be able to travel with Guru as he is teaching us. Higher and greater and deeper truths through lots of quotes of Shastras and logics. So the Sadhu and Buddhiman, these are the two Lakshanas if we have and listen to Guru's guidances, then Bodha Siddhi will happen to us. Thereafter, the Mithya Jnana Vishuchika, named Jagat, will never be there. When the Jagat is not there, then the Ragadvesha for the Jagat is equal to Shattvamitrata, is equal to Punya Papa, is equal to Swarga Naraka, Janma Marana, Sukha Dukha. All these will be wiped off. Jagat will not be there means Jagat independent than Brahman, other than me, will not be there. I only am Jagat. Then I never have desire for something which is I am already. And desire is the cause of all samsara. And I have only love and service for myself. So let the world be there, love it and serve it. It is not a cause of samsara. How can you do so when you know the world is yourself? Who are you? The Brahman. Who is the world? Brahman. Therefore, Brahman alone is you, the seer, the world, the seen. Come to that convincing experiential knowledge. This is the meaning of Jagat getting wiped away. Jagat getting wiped away is not the Jagat is not seen. It will continue, but it is no more an object other than me. It is my own extension. So I have nothing to feel raga about it or dvesha about it, kama about it, krodha about it. Gone. These are the mental aberrations which prompt us to do those respective corresponding negative activities or any actions. They give us a result. ये सब उखड़ जाएगा. Whenever in Vedanta, Jagat is wiped off means Jagat, which is nothing but name and form, has its own independent existence. That delusion is wiped off. Like the ornaments are wiped off means ornaments continue but not independent of gold. That realization. Okay. Taschet shrunoshi tat sadho mukta evasi buddhiman. Mukto bhavishyasi. Not he's not saying mukta evasi. No future tense. You are liberated. That's it. Start listening. While listening only you get moksha. One way of Vedantic realization is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. 99% sadhakas have to go through that. There's 1% of sadhakas who are of the Sarvotkrishta Uttama Koti, Ucha Koti, highly qualified, purest of the pure. They don't need Manana Nididhyasana. Guru is telling Shravanam, experience is happening. Because the subject which is discussed is not anything other than me. To realize myself, why the manana of the mind? Why the nididhyasana? It is me, no. उत्तम अधिकारी को श्रवण मात्र से होता. Here that's what you listen mukta yavas. Good. Next, no chet. If you say no, that if you are not listening, no chet udvega shilatvat Arthad uttaya gacchasi. No chet. If this is not done by you, then what are you doing? Gacchasi. Uttaya gacchasi. Arthad uttaya gacchasi. Udvega. If you are going away from here, uttaya gacchasi. You are getting up and going away from here. Arthat. I am teaching you the Paramartha Moksha. From this Moksha giving Satsanga, where you are so far seated, you are getting up and going away. Why? Udvegat. Udvega Shilatvat. For any of the restlessness in you, of any sort, which has taken you away from this, if that happens, tat tiryak dharminaha. So you are a tiryak dharmi, you are a pashutulya. To such you, adya, in this life, nakinchidapi setsyati, you can never get the wanted peace or bliss or liberation. So does it mean that Vasishtha ji insisting रामा कि बैठ मेरे क्लास में तभी मुक्ति मिलेगा, नहीं तो तू पशु बनेगा, तो नाश को प्राप्त करेगा? Is he cursing like that? No. He says in general, wherever the Guru is teaching Brahma Vidya, sit there, listen, contemplate, get moksha by realizing Brahman. So these are all symbolic way of saying. If this is not done because of your Udvega Shilata is equal to terrible vasanas, terrible desires, lots of rajoguna and tamaguna, so you are not able to put yourself consistently in this, you will go to graze the world. Therefore, you are a pashu only, not to a being who is like pashu, only going for artha kama, other than bondage. How can there be any moksha? That is what he means, and he also means literally what is said. That this class I am teaching you Brahma Vidya. Why you get up with your Udvega Shilata? Bad, control yourself. So no, Vicharana karo. No, you are Brahman, you are no more Jiva, there is no Jagat other than in front of you, either to desire for or to be frightened for. Wonderful Jnanam going to come. Listen. Then योऽयमर्थं प्रार्थयते तदर्थं यतते तथा सः अवश्यं तदवाप्नोति न चेत् श्रान्तो निवर्तते. General Subhashita. General Subhashita is anything you desire, dharma, artha, kama, there is a way to get them. You set yourself in that path of getting them. Keep moving, keep putting effort. You will definitely get. When till you get, you keep on moving. Anywhere in between for any reason, you come back, then all your so far put effort was Shranti only, effort, and then that is never fulfilling. Shrantaha nivartate. Here also in the Moksha Marga. You want Mukti, I am giving you all the Jnanam. I am definitely giving you Jnanam sufficient for you to get Moksha. Now you have to stay back in this path of listening, Vicharana, and all, whatever outer inner sadhanas to be done, till the Moksha is obtained. But because of your Udvegashilata as well as your Shantata, when you nivartate, get up and get going, get away, you will not get the phala. So what it means? Within our heart, when Viveka Vairagya comes, and when it takes the shape of Jignasa, go to the Guru. And when Guru starts clearing of Jignasa by giving the Jnana Upadesha of the Moksha, by giving the Jnana Upadesha about the Mukti and Brahman, keep going on listening, listening. Allow not any outer or inner things to distract you. That is our job. Our job as a seeker and student. है कि नहीं? When the Shishya is getting up and going away from this Vedanta class, Guru never takes that right to catch him, tie him down his legs and hands, and then teach him Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya is not taught that way. Brahma Vidya is not taught, it is sought. We have to seek it. That warning he is giving. Does it apply to the Rama? Yes, to Rama is direct disciple. But to all those lakhs of people who have assembled there listening to him, Stula Sukshma Rupena, including till we, you and I, till this Shastra is over, don't get out of the class. That's what he means. We may not be in Vasishta's Kala or Treta Yuga. But what in Treta Yuga Vasishthaji taught Rama, that subject we are studying. Therefore, rules apply. The rule is because of Vishranti or because of Udvegata, if you get up and go out of this class or Vedanta or Tattva, you will be again caught up in samsara. This warning from the Guru is required for two reasons. That this Brahmagnana just will not reveal, it takes plenty of time and effort. Second is, little chance if you give to yourself, the world will again tie you down, bind you, take you away from this. इन दोनों कारणों से बार बार बताना पड़ता है हर एक गुरु को, बचाओ अपने आप को, रहो उस मार्ग में. If that Shubhecha we have, yes, Guru, what you said, I understood, I try my best. Then Guru Krupa, Guru Tapasya also helps us in this. You know? Instead of Guru's Shabdas, if we value our mind, the powerful mind will take us away. Guru's Shakti won't work that time. No Guru. All Gurus put together, even God also. His Shakti also will not work in front of our mind. If we value our mind more than Guru Upadesh. These are very intricate things. We will realize them as we seriously put our efforts on the path. अभी तो हमने शुरू किया ही नहीं, अब पता नहीं चलता है उसमें, चलते रहोगे तो पता. Right, friends? Next one. This much is understood. Whoever is seeking whatever, there are efforts required to be put. Till that thing is reached, one should put effort, definitely will get it. Whether it's for artha or kama or dharma, here is the moksha vidya. So therefore, sit steadily, listen steadily, contemplate, do vicharana steadily, and get established in that anubhuti steadily. तीन शब्द सुनो. मैं सब छोड़कर मुक्त होने के लिए गुरु के पास जा रहा हूं. पहुंच गया. मुक्त होने तक गुरु को, सत्संग को, साधना को छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा. मुक्त होने के बाद कहाँ जाना, अभी क्या है जाने के लिए? I am leaving everything, going to the Guru to get moksha. Till I get moksha, I am not going to leave the Guru, Guru Padesha, sadhana, adhyatmikata. And when I get the moksha, there is nothing anywhere to go. I am a mukta purusha. Even if I anywhere go, staying in my mukta anubhuti, I'll just serve the beings for their own moksha. Okay, now sadhu sangama satshastra paro bhavasi ramachetu तद्दिनैरेव नो मासैः प्राप्नोषि paramam padam. These are such a complete shlokas, Our insufficiencies in our minds and hearts do not allow that essence of them to enter into us. Some bodies are there, no? Such a nourishing food is given, but the body system is such that the food doesn't reach to the whole body to make it stronger and immune, etc. इसे खाता भी रहता है लेकिन बीमार भी होता है, पतला भी रहता है. देखने वालों को लगता है कुछ ही नहीं खा रहा है. The other fellow थोड़ा ही खाता है लेकिन is so मोटा. People think he is eating more, so they don't give him anything. इसको देते जाते. These shlokas are so complete. देखो कहते हैं साधु संगम सच्चास्त्र परह भवसी रामचेत. हे Rama, भवसी चेत. If you become this, see, so far in last 8-9 sargas, at least 30 times or 20 times this thing must have come. Sadhu sangama sachastra parata. Sadhu sangama parata sachastra parata. That parata is the important word. And parata has two meanings. Most importance is given to these two. Second is Parata means only involved in these two. बाकी सब छोड़ दिया. Sadhu Sangama Parata, Satshastra Parata. Say 6 times. Sadhu Sangama Parata, Satshastra Parata. 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 तो साधु संगम सच्चास्त्र परह भवसि चेत राम. If you are so, tat, then in that case, dinaihi eva, in few days only, no masaihi, not even months required, in few days only, paramam padam prapnoshi, that supreme pada you will definitely get. For all of us, this is. But we have to have that parata. Totally we are engrossed. And whenever you say sadhu sangam parata, sachastra parata, is never only physical. No. स्थूल रूप में गुरु के आश्रम में है और कहीं गए नहीं ना. Here totally our kaya vacha manasa indriyahi, we are totally engrossed in it. There is no other subject entertained other than what is taught by the sadhu through the shastra, the brahma jnana. ऐसा लेना है दवाई. संसार रूपी बीमारी gone. Paramam padam prapnoshi. So feel it. Being in the company of realized saints and from listening from them, the only Brahma Jnana Shastra. And I really regret so much, ask you to excuse me, forgive me, for not being able to talk this subject, this text, so vigorously and strongly, which this Shastra deserves. Because of this lack of energy, because 7-8 classes I am doing. तो मैं क्या करूं, भगवान करवा रहे. Otherwise, like Pujya Gurudev or Vivekananda Bhagwan, they roar on Vedantic subjects. It should be spoken like that. So you are getting an idea and taste of this text. If someone is able to, is speaking on this Shastra, that way, jao. Either छोड़कर ही jao. Because you studying the Shastra very deeply, getting into the core of it is more important than who is speaker. Doesn't matter. But powerful shlokas, powerful chapters, powerful topic, they are all very, very essential. Unambiguously, crystal clearly, to the core and point, Sri Vaashishthaji's teaching. He has not said million things, only two. Sadhu Sangama Parata, Satshastra Parata. Then Paramam Padam Prapnoshi. Dinaihi eva no masaihi. Days are enough. That's how we have to be dedicated. As in few days we should realize the ball is in our court. Even after given such great advice, still if we give value to something, instead of sadhu sangama, asadhu sangama, instead of satshastra, we give to dushastra, then instead of paramam padam, nikrushta padam only apnoshi. The samsara, the jiva bhava, the dukkha. Okay. Now Sri Rama Bhagwan's prashna. Narayana in the mantra 7. Sri Rama Uvacha Atmajnana Pradhaya Shastram Shastravidam Vara Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Syat Yasmin Jnate Nashochyate. Very, I don't know why I got this laughter. I enjoyed anyway. राम राम. मजेदार बात. एंजॉय करो. शास्त्रों में भी बहुत ह्यूमर होता है. Anyway, why I laughed, if I am able to tell you, I tell you. Here Rama's prashna is Atma Jnana Prabodhaya. Bodha is awakening. Prabodha means fully awakening. And full awakening happens only when we awaken to the Atma Jnana. Therefore, Atma Jnana Prabodhaya, to fully awaken to the knowledge of our own self. And that self alone is everything. There is nothing other than it. For that, Shastram. You said Shastra is the Alambana. O Shastra Vidam Vara, O best among. the knower of all Shastras. Oh Guru, oh Vasishthaji, Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Syat? Which is the best of the Shastras? Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Syat? Kim Shastram Pradhanam Syat? Which Shastra is important best? Anywhere when we go for the best only when we can afford. So Kim Nama Pradhanam Syat? And he says, Yasmin Jnate, that Shastra, the best which you recommend to me, having studied, known it, na shochate. The literal meaning is, from the shoka samsara, dukkha samsara, one gets liberated and enters into sukha ananda swarupa. Swamiji, it is so simple. Why you have laughed? You can ask me. I laughed because कि ऐसा ना हो कि आपने रेकमेंड किया और मैंने पढ़ ली और मुझे इतना दुख हुआ कि मैं ये शास्त्र क्यों पढ़ा. यस्मिन् ज्ञाते न शोच्यते, isn't it? So like sometimes happens, somebody tells us this movie is good or this hotel is good or the food there is good or this Mahatma ji is good or the satsanga is great or this music program. Having gone there, coming back, you become miserable. Saying that यार इतना बुरा था जाकर सब वेस्ट ही हो गया. Shochate because it's not worthy. So Yasmin Jnate na shochate means I laughed because in my own way it came to me. ऐसे गुरु के पास जाकर पढ़ के शास्त्र ऐसा दुख हो जाए कि इससे कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ, ऐसा ना हो. मतलब मैं ऑलरेडी दुखी हूँ, अब ये महात्मा के पास क्या आने की जरूरत क्या है दुखी होने के लिए, हाँ? तो यस्मिन् ज्ञाते न शोच्यते, actual meaning is we cross the ocean of shoka samsara. But the laughable meaning is what? यस्मिन् ज्ञाते न शोच्यते means ये क्यों टाइम वेस्ट किया मैंने यहाँ जाकर के, ऐसा शोक नहीं होना चाहिए. ऐसे थोड़ा सोच विचार करके अच्छा वाला शास्त्र बताइए गुरु महाराज, बिकॉज यू आर शास्त्र विदाम वरह वर वरह वर शास्त्र वेत्ताओं में श्रेष्ठ आप. सो कौन से शास्त्र पढ़ने से आत्मज्ञान प्रमोद संशय रहित शीघ्र हो जाएगा, वो शास्त्र आप रेकमेंड कीजिए. And he is very intelligent, Rama. Vasishthaji doubly. He recommends his own Shastra. But again he says, you don't like because I am telling you, you go for the other ones. Like I tell every time, not doesn't mean that you leave this class and go. It's not the literal meaning. We are giving the best, there's no doubt. Because directly from the Shastra we are talking. There is no mesmerizing you or confusing you or giving you all stories, enjoyments, jokes भी ये कोई nonsense नहीं कर रहे हम. सीधा शास्त्र पढ़ा रहे. What else more than this? The highly honest thing, if somewhere is happening, is in our own classes. Because यथावत शास्त्रम पढ़ा. हाँ, while teaching it, the subtlety may vary. After 10 years, when I myself speak on this shastra, I may speak more subtler. But as regard the subject is concerned, we are taking shastra and study, isn't it? That's why I say wherever you go, better speaker, but tattva shastra only. So here, Ram asked this prashna, what is that shastra best to be heard by which Atma Jnana Pramoda happens and from the shoka I get liberated? Recommend to me because you are Shastra Vidam Vara. So Atma Jnana Prabodhaya, he Shastra Vidam Vara, Kim Nama Shastram Tat Pradhanam Syat? Yasmin Jnate, having studied from which Nashochete means one permanently crosses the Dukkha Shoka Samsara. Good question now. See, the language also becoming simple, not because it was tough earlier, now it is easy. We are becoming familiar with the way Sri Vashishthaji is teaching, Sri Ramji is asking. And we can see now, after this 1 year, 1 month exercise, that what he is asking, what he is telling Guru is related to us only. Don't we want to cross samsara of dukkha? Should we not get to the Atmajnana Prabodha? Is not the SATSHAASTRA and Sadguru required for us? Is it not that we have to single pointedly, attentively listen? Should it not be us that we do vichara or somebody else should do? हमारे लिए तो बता रहे सारे. Right? Now, Guru's answer. Shri Vasishtha Uvacha. He first says, This text which I am going to teach is the best. Chant the two mantras. Atma Jnana Pradhananam Idameva Mahamate Shastranam Paramam Shastram Maharamayam Shubham Itihasottamaadasmat Shrutat Bodha Pravartate Sarvesham Itihasanam Ayam Sarah Udahrutah. See, he has no doubt about his own teachings. The one who has got doubt, he says, Chal, us aur kahin jao. When he is confident, why will he recommend something else? He says, आत्मज्ञान प्रदानानाम, आत्मज्ञान को प्रदान करने वाले शास्त्रों में, प्रदान मीन्स प्रकर्षेण दानम, doubtlessly fully giving. Dhanam is not only charity, dhanam is giving also. So Atmajnana Pradhananam, among the Atmajnana giving Shastras, he Mahamate, a most intelligent Rama, a large hearted Rama, highly thinking Rama, he Mahamate, idameva paramam shastram shastranam. This alone is the supreme most Shastra among all Shastras, which are the givers of Atmajnana, which is that the Maharamayam Shubham, the most Shubha, auspicious Maharamayana. So this text, as we everyday title, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. Here yoga is not the Ashtanga yoga, वो भी आएगा बीच बीच में. Yoga is to yoke with the Brahman, separated from whom, out of our ignorance, as a jiva with limited upadhis, we are suffering in this never existing, ever deluding world of names and forms. We are separated from that Brahman to unite with him are these guidances. That's why it's called yoga, like Gita. 18 chapters are called as yoga. But you don't see any of the asanas there. Even Shavasana is not there in it. Shucho deshe pratishthapya stiram asanam atmana. The only word used there. 6th chapter. But every chapter is yoga. Arjuna Vishada, yoga. Sankhya, yoga. Karma, yoga. Jnana karma sannyasa, yoga. Karma sannyasa, yoga. Atma samyama, yoga. Jnana Vijnana yoga. Akshara Parabrahma yoga. Raja Vidya Raja yoga. Vibhuti yoga. विश्वरूप संदर्शन योग, भक्ति योग, क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ विभाग योग, गुणत्रय विभाग योग, पुरुषोत्तम योग, पुरुषोत्तम प्राप्ति और पुरुषोत्तम योग, देवासुर संपत्ति विभाग योग, श्रद्धात्र विभाग योग, मोक्ष संन्यास योग. बोल दिए सारे. सब योग. Doesn't mean that yoga asanas are there. Here also yoga. Then Vasishtha, because Vasishtha Pranita. And we use the word every day, Maharamayam. वशिष्ठ जी के मुख से निकला है इस टेक्स्ट का नाम महारामायणम. Therefore what we have said is authentic. समवेयर वशिष्ठ रामायण, वशिष्ठ गीता, ऐसे भी नाम देते. तो हियर इट इज सेड आत्मज्ञान प्रदानानाम शास्त्राणाम हे महामते इदमेव परमं शास्त्रम. व्हाट इज इट? महारामायणम शुभम. Maharamayana. So the later on Ramayana where only Ramakatha will be there, that is Ramayanam. But here the Moksha Jnana is given, therefore the Maha Shabda is added. So Maharamayanam Shubham. And this one, Itihasa Uttamat Asmat. From this Uttama is Itihasa, because it exactly happened. It is not Kalpita. Really Rama went to that Tirthayatra, really got the Vairagya, really was in such a disturbed state. Really, Vishwamitra ji came, brought together Vaashishtha and Rama. Exactly it happened. That's why Itihasa. So Asmat Itihasa Uttamat Shrutat. When you completely fully Shravan karoge, sunoge, if you listen to this, Bodha Pravartate. Bodha, the enlightenment, the awakening, Pravartate, definitely it will happen to you. Why? Sarvesham Itihasanam Ayam Saraha Ut Ahrutaha. Any number of other Itihasas you talk about, the sar of all of them is here. Generally, you and I know Itihasas are two. Mahabharata and Ramayana. But by literal meaning of Itihasa Shabda, it means the actually happened things without any manipulation or additions. There are many Puranas or stories wherein the Kathanikas can be told. बट जो एग्जैक्टली हिस्ट्री में हुआ है इतिहास ऐसा पक्का हुआ था. That way you will see thousands and thousands of stories have happened. Every one of them can be as itihas, can be talked as, because जो हुआ हो इतिहास, not only Ramayana Mahabharata. And even Ramayana Mahabharata also thousands of stories. But these two are त्रेता and द्वापर के हैं. बट कृतयुग में भी बहुत हुए हैं. द्वापर काली में भी रामायण महाभारत जो नहीं बताया वो भी बहुत सारे में है. All of them are itihasas. They are all put in various Puranas. Though Purana Itihasa are little bit differentiated, still all Itihasa Kathas are only are there in Purana. So let us take the literal meaning of the word Itihasa. Means all in the past happened stories of interactions between gurus and shishyas, wherein the Atma Jnana transaction or giving has happened between the guru and shishya. This is the Saram Udahrutam. The essence of all of that is taken and given. In this, by me to you, is going to be given to you. So, little bit we have to think this way. Vasishtha is Sakshat Brahma Manasaputra. Vasishthaji is given this Jnanam by Brahmadeva only. Vasishthaji is the Trikala. Therefore, in the past, present, future, any number of gurus talk to any Shishyas, any of the Jnana, all of that should be with Vasishthaji, and that's what he is giving to Rama. Therefore, there is no doubt when he says, among all the Itihasas, this is a Saram. Therefore, this is best. Therefore, by merely listening itself is enough for giving you moksha. This gives you moksha. See, Atmajnana Pradhananam, He Mahamate Rama, Idam Shastranam Paravam Shastram, Idam Maharamayanam Shubham. Itihasa Uttamad Asmat Shrutat, Bodha Pravartate. Asmat Uttama Itihasat Shrutat. When this Uttama Itihasa is heard, Bodha Pravartate, the enlightenment, awakening happens. So, Sarvesham Itihasanam Ayam Saraha Udahrutaha. In this, the essence of all is given. You need not refer to any other. This is enough. If you study, listen thoroughly. Okay, then one more shloka we'll see to continue tomorrow. Shrutesmin vangmaye yasmat jivan muktatvam akshayam udayiti swayamevataha idamevati pavanam. See, Shrute asmin vangmaye yasmat. Why I told you that is the best? Yasmat means why I said so. Because asmin vangmaye shrute. When this Vangmaya, this Shastra, spoken by me with my mouth, when it is heard by you with your ears and heart, Jivan Muktatvam Akshayam Udeti Swayam Eva. The imperishable liberation by itself happens. Means even further Manana Chintana also is not required. Bas sunne matra se ho jayega. Ataha, therefore, idam eva, this alone among all Shastras, Ati Pavanam, the most purifying and liberating one. सुनते सुनते ही पवित्र बनाएगा. सुनने के समय ही तुम्हारा मनन भी हो जाएगा और सुनते सुनते मनन के साथ ही अनुभव भी आ जाएगा. बस यू हैव टू सुनते जाना. कीप ऑन लिसनिंग. Therefore, you asked which is the best one. I am telling you the best. What I am going to tell alone is the best one. Isn't it? In this way, one idea we can gather from this interaction is whichever the Guru we have gone, whatever the glorious Moksha Shastra is teaching, consider that Guru is greatest. Consider that text is greatest. Consider that day's class is greatest. In that way, have Shraddha. Then from that interaction, the best will come to you. Continue it. The awakening happens by itself by listening only. ठीक है, इन जनरल. पर्टिकुलरली हियर सुनने मात्र से तुमका आत्मज्ञान हो जाएगा भैया और कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. इसलिए सब में से श्रेष्ठ है. Which I am going to teach. Vaashishthaji will continue teaching. We only have done 3,300 slokas. We have 27,700 slokas to study now. Or 28,000. पढ़ेंगे, मैं तो नहीं छोड़ूंगा। थोड़ा थोड़ा 10 श्लोक 5 श्लोक जितना जितना हो सके। करेक्ट। सो टुमारो द रिमेनिंग श्लोकास एक दो एक दो एक दो एक दो हम पढ़ेंगे। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणम् अस्तु। थैंक यू। प्लीज जॉइन फॉर आदिशंकरा's ग्रंथ अध्ययन।